Romance scams are a form of fraud. They can lead to financial loss and emotional distress. Understanding how they work, spotting red flags, and knowing how to protect yourself is important when navigating the dating world. Romance scams happen when victims are deceived into false relationships by con people, con artists, who aim to steal their money or personal information. Scammers often use fake online profiles, carefully build trust over time. They'll then make emotional or urgent financial requests, such as claiming they need money for things like medical bills or travel expenses to meet in person. Romance scammers are skilled at creating convincing stories to manipulate their victims. Whilst their tactics may vary, there are common red flags to watch out for if you suspect a romance scam. They push for private conversations. Scammers prefer to move communication away from the dating websites. They may suggest that you move to instant messaging, WhatsApp, text, or phone chats instead. They ask a lot of personal questions about you. Con people, con artists, will try to gather details about your life, whilst revealing very little about themselves. Their backstory doesn't add up. The details may be inconsistent. They may claim impressive credentials, such as being highly educated, and yet have poor grammar and spelling. They try to establish a bond quickly. Scammers often use flattery, pet names, or exaggerated claims of love from the start to build trust and emotional dependence. They ask for financial help. They might hint at money problems early on, hoping you'll offer to help, or they may ask outright for funds, claiming it's for medical bills, emergencies, or travel to come see you. They always have an excuse to avoid meeting in person. Despite promises to visit, they frequently cancel plans, often citing financial difficulties or sudden emergencies. Their profile photos seem suspicious. An image search of their pictures may reveal that they belong to someone else, exposing their fake identity. Scammers sometimes use carefully chosen words to manipulate emotions and build trust. The phrases may seem sincere, but they are often red flags for deception. I've never felt this way before. Scammers create instant emotional connection to fast-track trust. Genuine relationships take time to develop, so beware of exaggerated declarations early on. Trust me, a common tactic to silence doubts. If someone insists that you trust them without offering proof, take a step back and question their motives. I need your help. Scammers use vague distress signals to pull at your emotions. They often hesitate at first, making that plea seem more believable before asking for money. I can't video chat right now. Excuses like a broken camera or bad internet often mean they're hiding their real identity. If they repeatedly dodge video chats, it's a major red flag. Something came up. Frequent last-minute cancellations and vague explanations often mean they're avoiding in-person meetings. If they keep delaying plans, they may not be who they claim. Recognizing these phrases can help you spot a romance scam before it's too late, and how to protect yourself from being scammed. Dating websites and apps can be useful tools for meeting someone new. It's wise, however, to be careful when communicating with potential romantic interests. You want to avoid being scammed. Don't share personal details. Be mindful of the information you share with someone you've just met online. Avoid giving out your full name, home address, or birth date, as scammers can use these details for fraud. Even seemingly harmless details, like your workplace or daily routines, can be exploited. You should also be careful when picking your username on dating sites. Don't include personal information like your location, like they're all from North London. Don't send money from anyone you've met online, no matter how convincing their story is. And this applies to cash, as well as transferring money via bank account, wire transfer. If the request is coming from someone you think you know, check with them offline to ensure that it's really them. Use trusted dating websites. Con artists tend to want to take the criminal activity off reputable dating websites as soon as possible. They're likely to try to convince you to interact with them through social media or texts, WhatsApp. This is so that the dating website has no proof other than asking you for money. If you're in touch with someone on this type of website, communicate with them through the site's messaging services until you have met them in person. Think twice before using your webcam or sharing photos. Be careful when using your webcam or sharing photos with a new online love interest, even if it's someone whom you think you know. The footage could be used against you. This applies to cameras on all devices, from computers and laptops to smartphones and tablets. Verify profile photos and stories. Scammers often use stolen profile photos to check if an image has been used elsewhere. Do a reverse image search on Google. If the same photo appears on multiple profiles with different names, it's likely a scam. Talk to family and friends if you're unsure about someone you've met online. Seek advice from a trusted friend or family member. They may notice red flags you haven't spotted, helping you avoid a costly mistake. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, don't ignore it. Scammers use emotional manipulation to make the request seem reasonable. But if someone's behavior raises concerns, take a step back. If you believe you've been targeted by a romance or dating scam, don't hesitate to take action. Report these scams. Help prevent others from falling victim. You can report fake dating profiles to the websites that they're posted on. This will help the sites to close down any fraudulent accounts. If you've sent money or shared sensitive financial information, contact your bank immediately. They may be able to stop transactions or advise you on the next steps. Stay safe out there. Always remember that you come first. No one can or will love you better than you can. Always choose you. If you ever need help navigating the dating world, contact me through my site. From Buzz